So one of the things that we forgot the other day was this filter needs to go between the tank and the water pump. And so that's what we're gonna do right now. We've got all the pieces. Veronica was able to pick up all these pieces. And so now we're just gonna Teflon tape and then cut into this hose, install it in line, put some hose clamps on it, and make it work. I hit you with the back of my hat. You may have noticed that there haven't been a lot of bus videos recently. Well, we've got a lot of work done, but at the same time, we had to take a little bit of time off. You see, I got sick, we had a wedding, and somebody I love very much was in the hospital, so we had to take some time off from working on the bus. Also, there is a deadline that we really want to hit. We want to have this thing done in well, we've got 2 weeks, but then now we've been able to negotiate for 2 more weeks in our schedule, so we really only have 4 weeks to go, so getting things done took priority over making movies. That being said, we got a whole lot of stuff done, and I want to show you guys around because the bus has developed a lot since maybe the last video.
Sure has.
The one thing that we got done today was we completed putting this filter in. We've got a water tank, we've got shore water power, and then we've got the supply lines running to all of our supply devices. Huge thanks to Eric for helping us with that. We also were able to install our furnace. The furnace has its supply lines cut in, its exterior vented system is ready to plug in. We ran a bunch of tubes to the registers, and we've got them looking great. So the only thing that we need to do with the furnace now is to frame in the vents and then just screw everything together, and the furnace will be ready after we wire it to turn on and keep this place warm. Even though it's 80 degrees here every day, so we don't need that. We've got the washing machine supply lines in, we have the washing machine vent in, and it's actually to the outside, and it's anchored in on the outside, so the washing machine is almost all ready to go. We've run the supply lines in the shower as well, so now we'll just anchor these supply lines to the wall, connect them to the mixing valve, connect the mixing valve to the shower head, and then we'll be able to start doing the tile work for the shower. In the last video you saw me cutting the sink, and then we didn't film ourselves actually cutting out the hole. My buddy Eric cut out the hole and got this thing in there. So the sink's in, which is pretty exciting. Well, in town I picked up our batteries. 1, 2, 3, 4. Each of these batteries is 115 amp hours. So once we get them all plugged together, it's going to be pretty good. These are the cables that run from the solar panel. These will connect to the batteries, and the batteries will be connected to the inverter via these. They all run underneath. The inverter line comes from there, and it runs cable under this conduit panel to our sub panel. Tomorrow I really want to start installing this sub panel and making it so that it works. And then I'd like to run all the outlets and the wires around the place. We even have our dials up here. This will be the solar controller. This is going to be the inverter charger remote, which tells us what the inverter is doing. This is the thermostat, which will connect to the furnace. This will keep the house heated. And this is the remote control for the Fantastic fan.
Fantastic.
Put some track lights in, which is pretty exciting when we do this.
Woo! Yeah.
So it'll look really cool once it's all done. Obviously we need to nail it down a little bit more, but that's pretty cool.
Where the party at? Check.
This is 460 amp hours worth of AGM batteries. This should be plenty to keep us rocking pretty much all the time. So I'm really proud of this thing. I can't wait to hook it up. It is too late now. It's late. I'm still getting over being sick. So thank you guys for watching. We'll see you soon.